Full disclosure, it's 3 minutes since we were just here yesterday. I got so excited with making those lists. I'm like, that's why I don't look ahead, because then it just starts, you know, the juice is flowing and I can't stop. And I don't like to film ahead of time unless I'm going somewhere. But guess what? It's happening today because I'm excited. So, if you didn't watch yesterday's video, this green page in my pack rat book inspired me to look in this book that I've been using, Rae Dunn and Pursuit of Inspiration. And I got inspired by her page of lists. But if you'll notice, they're on gorgeous paper. Well, cream with red grid, some kind of Chinese or Oriental tablet, almost like a paper bag, a little piece with a bird in the corner, a tag, an actual list thing. So first of all, we have to make some lists, some paper. So I'm going to fast forward as I make my paper. Okay, here we go. So I am going to be making a bunch of little imaginary pieces of paper off of tablets and scraps and things like that, because if you don't have enough scraps, you need to create some more scraps, right? Right. Ay, ay, ay. It's an illness, but it's such a fun illness. And I end up with a quote by Oprah Winfrey about process, and it couldn't be any better talked about than today, because I mean, I am literally taking paper, tearing it up, making more paper, and making a spread about paper and a book about with paper. I mean, it's just never ending. It's a paper trail. It's a rabbit hole paper trail. But it's fun, and it is just, I'm not the only one, because more people are watching my channel, and that makes my heart sing, and mainly to know that there's other people out there that like the same stuff I do, and that I'm not crazy, or the couple people that have watched this channel for years, we're not crazy together. There's lots of us out there that are crazy, in a good sort of way, in the best sort of way, and the feeling and the touching of paper and the process and the doing of this every single day, almost every single day, gives me a sense of accomplishment, not to the point of, oh my goodness, I'm a world renowned paper person, or I'm a huge into YouTube influencer, which I know I'm not. It gives me a sense of acquiring things and keeping things around me that I like, and that makes me happy. And in these times right now, um, even more so in the United States, I feel like, because we're under like ridiculous COVID numbers, and we're having huge racial divides. I mean, huge, and we have no leadership, and it's pitiful. And if all it takes to get me through a day is playing with paper, then how lucky am I? Yeah. So I've gone back to my little book, and I'm working on making sure I get a few pieces of paper acquired here, as if I just happen to randomly pick up these tablets um, in a neat stationery store in Venice, or in Florence, or in a combination of lots of places. Um, and now I'm making some lists. And because this page is green, I'm going with the green theme. This was not intentional. This is just what happened. And that's another thing. The process of the paper talking to me, I love it. Whether that's called intuitive or serendipity or luck or stupidity, I don't know. But the paper dictates to me what it wants to do almost all the time. And I let it happen. And that is part of the process that I love. Love, love, love. So yeah, today is the 4th of July here in the United States, celebrating our independence from England. It's a crazy time. You can't go anywhere. If you do go somewhere, you're crazy. Um, there's masks, finally, rules being established where you have to have masks on. I saw today where Myrtle Beach is finally having a mask ordinance. I think that started yesterday. Now, how they enforce it is beyond me. Um, our beach house is still being rented. I don't know how. I think the pool is still open, but the beach is open, and they're suggesting to people, please don't go in large groups of more than 10. That isn't going to happen. Yeah, it's so crazy, crazy times, crazy times. We are home. We are not going to our normal 4th of July celebrations that we normally do. There were fireworks here last night, but it's quiet. There's not as many people on the lake. And we can go on our boat. We can go in the water. We're social distancing from anybody and everybody. We go to the grocery store and Lowe's. That's it. And every once in a while, the dollar store. Yeah. Romaine lettuce, artichokes, olives, green tea, honeydew, and mint ice cream. This is my to-do list for tomorrow. Paint green stuff, add green ink to 7 things. I love the number 7. Make mojitos and plant a lime tree. This is my new taco recipe. Chicken, Bibb lettuce, limes, ranch dressing, and green tomato queso. This is things to do in Greenville, which is the city north of us, in the northern part of the state. And these are real places to go there. Falls Park, the Peace Center, and the Jasper Johns exhibit at the museum. Jasper Johns spent some time here on Lake Murray, in real life, really. And then this is my Blick grocery shopping list, but there's nothing green on here, so we have to rectify that. This is before the green thing hit my head. Yellow acrylic, just because I think yellow should be on everything. Yoo-hoo sticks, jelly plate, because you can't have too many. If you're going to come in here and make weird noises, you need to give me a warning. Can you do that? I'm talking to the dog. He has, we don't know if it's like a stretched esophagus, or he's 16, or old age, or a mental thing. But every time he drinks, he like coughs. Trust me, he's in, what do you call it, palliative care. We're just letting him ease into old age with all of his foibles. But he makes a lot of noise, and he makes a mess. Okay, yellow acrylic, Yoo-hoo sticks. Ooh, did you hear me talking about you? He's still here. Oops, sorry, Bogey. Jelly plate, what's something green besides green paint? A green-handled, I hear a mail truck. Green handle, what do you call these things? Uh-oh, this one's stuck. Brayer. I hear a mail truck. Well, it must be crazy because it's not there. Okay, let's glue these down. Now, I'm not going to look tomorrow because I'm only going to make 2 videos today. I'm not going to make a bunch because I'm working on a new quilt. If you don't know, the other half of my heart is fabric. And as much as I'm trying to clean up my scraps and stuff in here, I'm doing that with my fabric too, because I had just acquired way too many. And I was hoarding them. During the winter, I gave away a bunch to two quilt, which are Missouri Star Quilts, because I went there for a retreat in February for the 3rd time or 4th time? 4th time. Can't remember. I gave them a bunch because they have a charity that they, one of the ladies that works there and has for a long time, that supports an animal shelter, and they use them for like pet beds and things. And these were really the dregs of my scraps and a bunch of stuff that was just disgusting. Not good fabric at all. But I did give some good fabric to the Myrtle Beach Quilt Guild that I belong to, because they do a lot of Quilts of Valor, which are the quilts that they make for veterans. And I gave it to that group so that they could use the scraps. So I got rid of a bunch of stuff that I've put in so many quilts that I don't want to see the scraps anymore. Okay, I managed to leave this one here. Didn't I make a skinny? I feel like I need to put something here referencing this bird. I could put parrot, parrot head, P-A-R-R-O-T head. That's Jimmy Buffett, a famous singer here. Does a lot of beach music. And he sings a lot of songs that have, one of the words is cheeseburger. The song is called Cheeseburger in Paradise. Fins to the left. What other songs? Jimmy Buffett songs. Oh, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Margaritaville. Okay. And guess what? Kirchi, you can identify with this. I was surfing yesterday. I was trying to find videos to watch while I was sewing. Came across this woman that was apartment hunting in Paris on YouTube. Oh my gosh. It was delightful. Delightful. Okay, here, we'll cover up some of these other animals. Okay. Oh, I love this. I wish it would all stick. Oh, what's my quote going to be? I have made some quote notes. Here we go. Perfect. This is by Oprah Winfrey. Can't get much better than that. Find the beauty in the process. And that's definitely my motto. I'm not about the product. I'm not about the end thing. Although sometimes it is fun to finish a whole book like this. Well, not sometimes, all the time. But I love the process. Otherwise, I wouldn't keep doing it. Oh, I love that. See, I wouldn't have thought of this idea. And because this page was here and it was green, it has a green theme. And too bad I can't cut straight. There we go. And it's whimsical, and I used up scraps and stuff, and that's good. And now I think my husband's out there with a weed eater or a blower or something. The man, wish I had his work ethic. Okay, this is 6, so I need to put that down here. Till I get my numbers. I didn't use this. Don't go ahead. Oh. Oh, there's the purple page. There's the purple page. A quilt, some vases, scraps, a rug, Post-its. Somehow. No more going ahead though. All right. The dog is staring at me. See you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. See you all tomorrow. Bye.